Hi, my name is Dave Lamb. I'm head of ag at Plumpton College. In this calf husbandry series, I'm going to show you this morning how to disbud a calf. Disbudding is a fairly simple operation, must be done under anaesthetic. What we're going to do is remove the little tiny horn buds off these calves. First question will be, well, why do you do that? These animals, by the time they are 2 years of age, are going to be walking through a milking parlour twice a day. They're going to be feeding through feed fences as they get older. The pens we keep them in, there's a chance that they'll get injured or they may injure a member of staff who's working with them. So if we remove the horn buds at this stage, relatively simple operation, fairly stress-free for the animal, as I'll show you shortly, and prevents any problems and injury later on. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to inject the animal with a local anaesthetic. Lignocaine is a local anaesthetic that we'll use. Basically, put about 5 ml, 2.5 ml each side of the horn buds, which I'll show you very shortly on the animal where they are. Inject some air into the bottle. These are glass bottles, so to avoid a vacuum, inject some air, and we pull down 5 ml. So we've got 5 ml of lignocaine. If there's lots of air bubbles, give it a tap and just remove the air bubbles. We've got 5 ml in there now, and return the needle guard. These are fine gauge needles, not very long. We're going into the occipital groove, which is a groove at the temple of the calf, which will basically anaesthetise the nerve that feeds the horn bud at this stage. Okay, needs a careful restraint. The restrainer's job is just as important as the person giving the injection at this point. So Hannah's pulling the calf close to her, the ear's tucked out of the way, that's tucked out of the way, and we're looking for a groove which runs from the eye up to the horn bud. That is where the nerve supply is, 11 blood supply is going up to this horn bud, and that's what I want to anaesthetise. Take the needle guard off, holding the flat of hand with finger against the edge of the needle, not on obviously the point of the needle, so you've got good control over the needle. Often students tend to hold it in kind of harpoon fashion, which is not very good in terms of control. So I use my thumb as a guide, so I know where the horn bud is. Got it nice and tight, and just gently slide it in at around about a 45-degree angle away from the eye, up towards the horn. Okay. Just draw back on the needle, make sure there's no blood, make sure I'm not in a vein, and then release 2.5 ml into there. Take the needle out and just gently massage the anaesthetic up towards the horn bud. You can see at that point the animal's minimal distress, and just the anaesthetic will now do its job. Okay, we've given the calf about 10 minutes for the anaesthetic to work. In the meantime, the burner has reached temperature. We just need to finally check that the anaesthetic has worked, so I take the needle and just test around the base of the horn bud. No flinching, so that suggests she's okay. We're now going to, as soon as she's steady, just let her go forward a little bit. Make sure the calf's nice and comfortable. Watch Hannah's hands, move your hand out of the way slightly. I'm going to put the burner on. Check that we're in the right spot, so I'm going to go at the angle that the horn would actually grow out of the animals. Just gentle pressure. You can see straight away the anaesthetic's worked. If not, the calf would be in great distress. I'm just working round the horn bud just to make sure that we get rid of all the horn material. I'm looking for a white ring, which you can see on one side, which means I've burnt right down far enough. There we go, so that's all the bones out. All I need to do now is actually take the horn bud out. And there we go. We'll leave a nice, clean, sealed entrance. That's the base of where the horn would grow from. Calf's not distressed. That's job done.